I've always been fascinated by mirrors. Not just any mirrors, but the old, ornate ones that seem to hold secrets in their glass. My grandmother left me her antique mirror when she passed away, and I've kept it in my bedroom ever since. It's heavy, with intricate carvings of faces that seem to watch me when the light hits them just right. At first, I thought it was just my imagination. I'd catch glimpses of movement out of the corner of my eye, shadowy figures darting behind me, or the faint outline of a hand reaching out from the glass. But whenever I turned to look, there was nothing there. I told myself it was just the mirror playing tricks on me, distorting the light in strange ways. Then, one night, I saw her. I was getting ready for bed when I noticed a figure standing just behind me in the reflection. At first, I thought it was my reflection, but then I realized her face wasn't mine. Her eyes were black as coal, and her skin was deathly pale. She was smiling, but it wasn't a friendly smile. It was the kind of smile that made your blood run cold. I spun around, but the room was empty. When I turned back to the mirror, she was still there, closer now. Her smile had stretched wider, and I could see something moving in the darkness of her mouth, like shadows writhing. "Who are you?" I asked, my voice trembling. She didn't answer. Instead, she reached out a hand and pressed it against the glass. I felt a chill run down my spine as her fingers seemed to sink into the mirror like it was water. And then, in an instant, she was gone. I tried to convince myself it was a dream, but the next night, she was back. This time, I wasn't alone. My best friend, Emily, was over, and we were laughing and joking in front of the mirror. She saw it too, saw the figure standing just behind me, her black eyes gleaming. "What the hell is that?" Emily whispered, her voice shaking. Before I could answer, the figure stepped closer. Her hand reached out again, and this time, she didn't stop at the glass. Her fingers wrapped around my wrist, cold and unyielding. I tried to pull away, but her grip was like a vice. "You've been waiting," she hissed, her voice echoing in my ears. "I've been waiting too." And then she pulled me into the mirror. I don't know how to describe what happened next. The world around me dissolved into darkness, and I felt myself being dragged through a void that was both freezing and burning. When I opened my eyes, I was standing in a room that looked exactly like mine, but it wasn't mine. The furniture was the same, the walls the same, but everything was slightly off, like a reflection in rippling water. She was there too, standing in the corner of the room and watching me with those black, empty eyes. "You see now," she said, her voice low and raspy. "You see the truth." I tried to run, but the door wouldn't open. The windows wouldn't budge. And then I heard the sound of whispers. Whispers that seemed to come from all around me, echoing off the walls. "Look closer," the figure hissed. "Look closer, and you'll see." I didn't want to, but my body seemed to move on its own. I turned to face the mirror, and what I saw made my blood run cold. My reflection wasn't me, it was her. And then everything went black. They found me the next morning, lying on the floor in front of the mirror. I was unconscious, my wrist bruised and swollen. The mirror was shattered, shards of glass scattered everywhere. But here's the thing, they never found my reflection. And neither did I. Some say that on quiet nights, you can still hear my screams echoing from that room, trapped in a world of glass and shadows. Others say that if you look close enough, you'll see me standing in the mirror, my eyes black as coal, my smile twisted and wrong. And if you're brave enough to touch the glass, I'll reach out and pull you in two. Because in that mirror, the line between reality and reflection is thin. And once you cross it, there's no coming back.